Hey, you guys, it's me, Keisha, and I'm here with this week's All Tea, All Shade Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, Season 5 Reunion Part 1. Now, before we get into the reunion, I want to talk a little bit about the fashions because things read differently once you see them on television. But I stick by my fashion killer video that I did on the reunion looks by saying that Angie was, in fact, best dressed. She nailed it. She killed it. She looked absolutely fabulous. I was, however, shocked to find out that she and Brittany came in the same dress, but apparently she won out and Brittany had to change. I was very shocked about that one. But I also want to point out that Meredith looked so much better on video than she did in her photographs. The sparkle on the dress with that rich burgundy shade was absolutely beautiful. Her hair and everything looked nice, and it looked so much better without that stole with the fur trim. When she put that on, it ruined the whole entire look. She should not have worn that ugly old mink stole that Brooks made for her. Hated it. I also didn't like a Bronwyn's hair on camera. She had a bunch of flyaways and it needed to be smoothed down. Whitney hair wasn't that good to me neither. Mary looked really good. Remember Mary hair season 1 and season 2? Mary has come a long way with her hair. She looked a lot better. And I didn't mind her outfit on camera either. I think that Heather looked really pretty on camera. I liked her hair. I liked the dress on her. Lisa hair, fabulous. Oh, it looks so healthy and good. Makeup, man, the dress didn't read good on camera at all. Did not read good with all the fringes. It just started to look messy. I didn't like it. But anywho, I also didn't really care for the set either. But anywho, I loved when Angie came out and said, I went from bench warming to first chair, and Andy was like, "You did," and I was like, "Come on, Angie, come on, Angie." So Angie, no, that's starting with Angie. So when it comes to Bronwyn's $4 million necklace that Todd allegedly got her for their 10-year anniversary, Andy asked, like, well, made a comment that he was shocked she didn't wear it. And she was like, I should have, or whatever, to calm all the rumors that I really didn't have it. But she says that she got a pair of hoop earrings and a smaller version of that necklace. But Lisa says that the jeweler, Emma, called and told her or text her saying that she didn't purchase anything and that she felt used and she felt burned by it. And Bronwyn was like, "Oh, really? Why is she contacting you about me? Why is she telling you my business?" And so all the ladies on that side of the couch with Bronwyn was like, "Yeah, I wouldn't work with her anymore. Like, that's totally unprofessional," which it is. And Angie was like, "She really reached out to you. Like, really, girl, like, why would she just reach out to you on the blue? You know?" And Lisa was like, "Well, I do know her, but I haven't spoken to her in like 2 years. And one day she just text me out the blue, da 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 da." Girl, nah, you reached out to that dang on girl. You reached out to her. And it's easy for you to delete any messages that you said to her first. You know what I'm saying? Because she showed Andy text message proof of the text message conversations. But I was even shocked and gobsmacked that he bought her a $4 million necklace. I was like, baby, that's love. But even she said on camera that she felt like the necklace was just a little bit too much. She even said that on the one of the episodes. But I think that Lisa really wanted to find out, did this man really spend $4 million on her? She was being nosy, got what she wanted, and used it against her to blast her. Now, Bronwyn came out with a statement today about the jewelry, and it was this whole story. I read it, but it just seemed to me like she didn't get the jewelry and she trying to save face. That's how it came across to me. It's not going to take away the fact that y'all are filthy rich at all, but it just seems like she didn't get the jewelry. But it is what it is. Bronwyn says that she realized that she and Lisa weren't as close as she thought they were. They are just, surface level friends, associates. And Lisa co-signs that. She was like, we weren't besties. We never told each other our deepest, darkest secrets or anything like that. I think that Bronwyn came into this season thinking, like I said, that her and Lisa were closer than she thought. But for me, Lisa don't care about none of y'all. And I wish that y'all would understand that. Y'all only suit her when it works for her or when it benefits her. I think that Bronwyn was a great socialite friend to have a connection with because she's fabulous and all of this stuff. But when she came onto the show, she got knocked down a peg in Lisa's circle because in this circle, I'm the big wig. You in my territory now. But in the socialite world, Bronwyn is up here and Lisa is like right here. So there was a hierarchy dynamic that changed between them and Lisa sunned her pretty much. Whitney said something that tickled me to Bronwyn. She said, I feel like you won't publicly claim me as a friend. I was like, what am I watching? You are not her lover, okay? Stop. So when it comes to the whole grandparents and her daughter Gwendolyn and that whole situation with the paternity and the grandparents not stepping up into the little girl life, Bronwyn says to Lisa that your responses felt like you were defending them. And she was talking about the after show. And on the after show, Lisa told Brittany and the cameras that the grandparents told her that they were told that Bronwyn had a miscarriage and that, there was no baby. And so Bronwyn felt some type of way about the fact that she had this conversation on camera because she'd actually gone to production and asked them to edit that part out when she and Lisa talked about it that day at the spa or wherever they were at. And Lisa didn't know that part had been edited out on her behalf. But Bronwyn was saying it in a way trying to make it seem like Lisa said it verbatim that she had a miscarriage. Like, and that was not how it went. I was very confused with Bronwyn's defense of the whole situation. She just repeated what the parents told her. She wasn't putting it out there like it was fact or like it came out of her mouth because obviously it's not fact. Gwendolyn is here. So I was very confused by Bronwyn's argument. Was it just me or am I dumb? Y'all let me know down below in the comment section. But it also just came across and Andy kept saying like she just wanted some form of understanding and like support from Lisa. But Lisa is in a hard place because she is in the middle. She does have this friendship or whatever you want to call it with Bronwyn. And then she does have this friendship and allegiance to this family that she's known for a long time. And like she says, I see things from both ends. Both sides are hurt, and she was right. It is a lose-lose situation from her. I think that it's misplaced anger. In this situation, I don't think that Lisa did anything wrong. I don't think she did anything wrong because she didn't know that Bronwyn went to production and asked them to take out the part where Lisa told her that the family thought that she'd had a miscarriage. She didn't know that, And she even said it at the reunion when Bronwyn said that. She was like, oh, I didn't know you went to production, So y'all know I don't even like Lisa, but in this instance, I don't think that she was wrong. And I think that Bronwyn is taking something and blowing it up. You know what I'm saying? So then the husbands come out, and I was very shocked that the husbands came out on episode 1. Normally, they don't bring the husbands out until reunion part 2, But they brought the husbands out, child. And all the husbands were there except for Robert Sr., because Robert Sr. ain't fooling with these folks. And Todd, when asked about how he was, portrayed this season on the show and the negative feedback and everything. He basically took a jab at some of the women who had a lot to say about him and didn't even know his name, aka Heather, who had a lot to say about the way he treated Bronwyn and all of this type of stuff. And Bronwyn said, as far as she's concerned, she realized that some of the off-color jokes she makes about her marriage did come at Todd's expense, and that she learned that she can't do that or whatever. So she realizes that she has to, talk to him a little bit better. I get the jokes part, but other than that, I don't think that she was ever disrespectful to him at all. He was the one that was very what the fuck? Disrespectful and dismissive of her and her feelings. Todd, after Andy asked, because he didn't say anything the first go around, said that he realizes that he is too blunt and gruff, when he talks to her in his responses, and that's something that he's gonna work on. Okay. Todd also didn't like that Lisa said what she said on the after show about the miscarriage. And he said, "You asserting that Bronwyn had a miscarriage." And I was like, she didn't assert anything. Like, she just repeated what the family said. Like, huh? I'm confused. And Lisa's husband jumps in and was like, "Watch your tone." And Todd said, "I'm not watching my tone. Watch your tone." And then the reunion went off, child. I will say that reunion part 1 was a lot more lackluster than I expected. I thought it was going to be a little bit more explosive. I think that next week's episode is going to be a lot better. But yeah, this one was I feel like the first 20 minutes, the arguments were so stupid, with Lisa and Angie Lisa and Meredith arguing about her being a backup dancer and all of this stupid stuff. Like, all of that could have been cut out. It was so unnecessary. So unnecessary. But I'm going to give reunion part 1 of Salt Lake City a C plus. Yeah, it was okay. They got to really bring it next week, because y'all got too much good stuff to talk about. And y'all didn't really get there in episode 1. But y'all let me know what y'all thought about reunion part 1 down below in the comment section. Please make sure to thumbs up this video, subscribe to my channel, and turn on your post notifications so you know when my videos drop. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.